Hey, hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, or welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right. Sagittarius, bottom of the deck. It looks like you are grounding your energy this month, really focusing on your stability, your security, your growth. And I feel like you're overcoming some very difficult or challenging things that have happened in matters of love. But you're rising above here because you start off with the Coffin card. The Coffin is all about new beginnings. It is about liberation, being reborn, and transcending through situations that have been cut off or have been very difficult for you to rise up and meet. This could have even been a tragic ending or a loss that some of you have endured. Now I'm getting a song here. A lot of signs have received songs for these love readings, and yours is a Metallica song. Nothing else matters. So it almost feels like there could be a union or a divine partnership that may have been heavily codependent, or it could feel like everything externally didn't matter because someone was very much wrapped around their own world or wrapped up in their own world. And I just see here with this energy, you're being liberated from a situation that felt very constricted or very, I don't want to say single-minded, but it feels like there's expansion here. There's expansion, there's growth. And we have the Phoenix right behind this. You're entering into a new phase. Some of you could be rekindling a romance that you thought was dead. Okay, there's a new beginning in an ending that may have occurred. But we're going to look at the person on your mind or a new person that could be entering into your field. This is about rising your ashes, rising from the ashes. And for some of you, I'm getting the name Ash. Maybe this is Asheville. Maybe some of you live in maybe North Carolina, or perhaps Ash is in someone's name, Ashley. Okay, I do see someone changing their mind, something that they may have thought they wanted to end, or perhaps you may have been stuck in a mindset of, I'm just going to be single forever, or, I'm stuck in this situation. I might as well just make best with what I have. I feel like someone is changing their mind or their perception. I'm getting strong Hanged Man energy where there's a new perspective being had here, and it does require an upgrade of an outdated belief or condition. A lot of signs have also been getting this old school card, and you can see that the tapes are wrapped up. They are intertwined, and what a mess that is. Remember when you used to listen to cassettes and the tape would come out, right? And you'd have to wind it up with your finger, and it would take time and energy and patience. And sometimes you just want to chuck the tape because it was just too much. It was too mangled. You couldn't put it back together again. Some of you, that's the relationship that you've been in. It's been too mangled. You can't put it back together again. And for others of you, I feel like you may want to give something another shot. You may have changed your mind. And for some of you, I do feel like there is a stable, healthy relationship that's showing up here. Even though we don't see it yet, I feel that intuitively for you. And you might spend a little time being single first. You might spend some time on your own. But what's really happening here, Sagittarius, is that you are ascending. You're learning. And look at, there's that expansion here. You may have had a hard time getting some relationship or partnership off the ground. And I do see here that there is an opportunity to get off the runway, for you to take off. And we'll take a look and see maybe why that was delayed. Why were we sitting on the runway for so long when we just wanted to get up in the air? But you have two cards that literally say new phase. You have it in the Phoenix rising, and you have preparing for union. So for some of you, if you have close the coffin on a partnership and you've been on your own for quite some time, get ready because you're entering into a new phase. And for those of you that may be with someone currently, but maybe the relationship has gone cold, right? Maybe it's gone cold and you are in this old school dynamic and you're replaying something over and over in your head of, oh, I'm just going to be with this person forever, even though I'm not happy. There's some sort of perspective change happening within you during Scorpio season. And as we near Sagittarian season, that's going to help bring you more stability and help you grow and persevere moving forward. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on with your energy here. What's going on for Sagittarius? The Hierophant. You're definitely taking a look at commitments, marriage, the commitment around marriage, around traditions, around your core values, your belief system, your spiritual influences, the books that you read, the media that you listen to. This is all about you heavily being rooted in beliefs and shedding what needs to be shed in order to gain a higher level of wisdom. Yeah, I also see some of you seeking out a mentor, a teacher. This could be a pastor. It could be a guru. It could be, a healer or a coach, someone that's helping you rise above, because I feel like, yes, you can certainly do this on your own. Well, no, we can't, right? We feel like we have to do things on our own, but you always have your higher self, your guides, your ancestors, your helpers in the spirit. Even if it feels like we don't have anyone, you do. And I just see here that you are looking to old ways of doing things and saying, what works and what doesn't, and you are restructuring around some of those beliefs. And maybe some of you, you've had a long-standing belief that you have to stay married or you have to stay committed to this path or this way of doing things, and I feel like that's changing for you. What else do we have here for Sagittarius? Two of Cups. We see love. We see some sort of partnership that can withstand the test of time. Look at these two lovebirds. Quite literally, you see the birds above in that branch. And these two are older, right? They have lived a long, healthy life and they're best friends. They enjoy each other's company. This is long-term growth. If you are single right now, you could be connecting or calling in a partnership that you eventually will either marry or be in a long-term commitment with, that you can grow old with this person, because this is your person, right? This is your ride or die. And for those of you that are currently in a partnership, yeah, you may have been together for a while. Maybe there hasn't been a lot of passion. Perhaps you've gone through life's ups and downs together. You've gone through life's losses. You've lost loved ones. But I feel like you're focusing on your happiness. You're focusing on, living a more abundant life. And I just feel like there is someone showing up here that is like a best friend to you. All right, what else is going on in Sagittarian's energy? The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race. It's been a long time coming. I feel for some of you, this Two of Cups that's showing up here in your life that you are committed to or you're about to be, this is someone that you can rely on. You are someone that you can rely on. There's a mirrored energy here. And the reason why this is showing up as a commitment here for you is because you can trust each other. There's a level of trust that when trust is there, you can overcome any obstacle, right? It's when trust is absent that causes disarray, that causes problems. And I do feel with this Knight of Pentacles, this is dependable, hardworking, trustworthy, practical, down to earth, patient, disciplined, and loyal. And that is the energy that you are, or you are calling in, because that which you are, you're attracting, right? Let's look at the person on your mind or the person that could be showing up for you here. All right, this is a really beautiful reading. I have to say that for you already. Now, Sagittarius, sometimes love can get a little bit wonky, right? As we all know, sometimes we question, sometimes we're just not sure what the heck's going on. And I feel for you Sagittarians this month, you're really seeing who's in your corner, and you're seeing that there's someone here that is your lifelong partner, or there's someone that you can rely on. Page of Wands could be someone new. You could have children with this person, maybe someone you've been with from a very young age. Okay, this is a renewed spark, and I feel like this person with the Page of Wands, they're curious. They're prioritizing here some love, some affection. There's a renewal of passion here. I feel after a time of perhaps having their walls up, feeling like they were on the defense, feeling like they were walking on eggshells here, maybe even closed off. I feel like this person is letting their guard down. They're being more vulnerable than maybe they ever have. You're seeing someone's vulnerability. And I feel like that actually contributes to the growth of a relationship. Instead of someone keeping their walls up so high, feeling heavily guarded, feeling like they can't truly be themselves, it's almost as if you let this person be who they're meant to be. You let this person be that, childlike energy of fun and discovery and magic. It almost feels like a fairy tale here, right? With the Page of Wands, but I feel like you want to work on something. You've been through a lot, or you're about to go through a lot together. But again, if this person knows that you have their back, and that's kind of what I feel here. It could be that the Seven of Wands, right? Nothing else matters. You and me against the world. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. For others of you, this could be a bestie, a best friend. And this could be a romantic partner that is your best friend. Let's hope that that's what it is here, because that's what you want. And I feel like no matter what comes at you in the Seven of Wands, they have each other's back through adversity, through cultural differences, through whatever the world throws at them. They have each other. And that's what I see here showing up. The Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're not married to this person yet, but you've contemplated it. Some of you, yes, you are married, or this could be engagement. I feel like someone here may have struggled with some of their own wounds. And if this is a new person coming in for you, I feel like they may have some walls up, but they're very playful. They're very curious about you. You're curious about them, even though you may be thinking long term, or you may be thinking about, the commitments. Is this person going to commit to me? I mean, the answer is yes. Let's see where this is going. Where is this going here for Sagittarius? I feel like I'm talking to two groups. Some of you that have been in a group with a party for quite some time, right? Maybe you are married to this individual, but maybe you've had kids and you've dealt with loss and you've just gone through life's ups and downs, but you're lacking. It feels like there's something lacking here. I feel like this month there's a renewal, and it has to do with a renewal of another spin around the sun for you Sagittarius, for those of you sun signs. There is a reconnection here, Two of Swords. There may be some choices that need to be made in this union to strengthen it, especially if you've kind of parted ways and you've been doing your own thing. For those of you that this is a new person, I feel like you're happily single here, right? Both of you are independent, right? You're doing your thing, you're living your life, you're feeling good, you're focusing on your abundance. And then the Two of Swords comes in, and both of you may be texting each other at night, right? You could be reaching out to each other more. What else do we have with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups? Some of you may have slept in separate beds, okay? Or maybe there was like a sleeping on the couch, or there was some sort of maybe an argument. Even though I don't see that showing up here, I just get that there has been some entanglement with that cassette player, and 10 of Pentacles. I mean, we're getting marriage, we're getting growth, we're getting long-term, we are getting family dynamics. It almost feels for some of you that have been in a relationship for quite some time. Now, of course, if you're unhappy, you certainly could be considering, some sort of new beginning. But I just feel like this person you've been with for quite some time is your best friend, right? It is someone who, well, maybe you've grown apart, right? Maybe you've grown into different versions of yourself. But I feel like there's an opportunity for you to deepen or strengthen this relationship if that's what you're wanting with the 10 of Pentacles. For those of you, if this is a new person coming in, I definitely see long-term commitments. This could be your forever person. Okay. For those of you that you've been struggling and you've been struggling to connect, and maybe someone has been just focused on their own singular energy, I feel like you could liberate, you could be being liberated in some way or reborn. You could be transitioning here into the next level of life, what that looks like for you. But ultimately, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of committed folks here, or for those of you who, you're with your best friends. And I don't see, aside from the coffin, which this could also be external energies. This could be loved ones such as parents, okay, funerals, loved ones. Some of you, you've had to bury a lot of people. Whew, that's heavy energy. And I just feel like this is a lifelong partner here for you. And I don't see this too often. I don't see that this level of commitment is long standing. And I just feel like if this is someone who is your ride or die, or that you are married to, I just feel like regardless of ups and downs, the two of you can get through anything here, Sagittarius. Definitely get through anything. Let's clarify some of these energies. I want to take a look at the Hierophant here, the commitments that are showing up in your energy. Tell me about the Hierophant, please, in Sagittarian's energy. The Magician. You could be manifesting a higher level commitment. I do feel with this Magician energy as well. This is about communication. That may be what makes this dynamic so strong. Clear communication, intentions, and trust. Because the Magician is known as the communicator. He can be someone who's very energetic. He has a lot of talent, a lot of abilities. He's also singled. He can be a singular energy, but he knows how to pull out some of those tricks, right? Pull out some tricks in his sleeve. And I just feel like communication is the key here when it comes to commitment and, pulling out some old tricks. And even though you've heard the saying, you can't teach a dog old tricks, is that how it goes? I feel like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups showing up in your energy. Let's look at the Two of Cups showing up for Sag, please. The Empress. Yeah, that's the Empress sitting in that Two of Cups. She's now a wise woman. Yeah, she's now a wise woman. And even though the Two of Cups can pretend the beginning of a relationship, for some of you, it almost feels like you may be going back to the beginning, even if you've been together for quite some time, or even if there was some space or distance between you and this individual. Okay. I want to know why is the Seven of Wands in your person's energy? Why do they feel a tad bit defensive? Or is this defensive of the world or incoming energies? Tell me about the Seven of Wands showing up for Saggy's person. Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups. They've been tempted at times to walk or to deepen the relationship. They've been tempted to make some choices, but I feel like their heart is with you. They keep coming back around. And the Eight of Cups is showing up here as personal growth. This is the quest for something deeper, more meaningful. And I feel like sometimes they're disconnected from you or from the world. But I feel like, again, it just feels like they may be cutting ties with old versions of themselves in order to move forward with you. but there's still something here with the old version of them that still has this dream or this fantasy. Now, is this fantasy? Could this actually be reality? Which I feel like it is. The magician can turn that into reality. But I want to look here. There could be children involved. Page of Wands. Maybe this is the person's inner child. Maybe they don't cut ties because of children, but I see that there, is there love? I don't see it. Oh yeah, the Two of Hearts on your end. Do we have love in this person's energy? It almost feels like there's love, but it's, what is happening here? 10 of Swords. This person's been hurt and they carry their love very, very tight, close to them, where they don't let a lot of people in, is what I'm getting. Yeah, they don't let a lot of people in. And maybe you see it through how they interact with their children, if they have them, or it could be their wounded child comes out at times. But I feel like you help each other out in some way. Yeah, you help each other. You strengthen each other. You may have helped this person overcome some deep, dark nights of the soul. Tell me about the choice that needs to be made here, Spirit. The Two of Swords. Why is there a rock in a hard place? Why do we feel like there's something that is uncertain here? Why is there indecision? And what choice needs to be made in order to achieve the 10 of Pentacles? Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. Sagittarius, why is the Two of Swords here for Sag? 5 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's an opportunity to turn things around here. There is an opportunity to stop the chaos, the conflict. 5 of Wands, too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people involved. It can also be the different aspects of someone as well. If you've been with someone for quite some time, you've most certainly seen all different sides of this person. And I feel like the wheel is spinning here. This is a destined union. Yeah, it definitely is destined. 7 of Cups. You have some new options showing up here in your future. That's why you have the Two of Swords. There are some options to choose a different path with this individual in order maybe to strengthen it. For some of you, it could be that you are wanting to open up to new love. And maybe this person, they're worth fighting for this new love, even though they've been wounded, even though they're a tough cookie to crack, or they're tough to kind of open up to. When they do, they're going to commit and be 100% loyal to you. And I feel like that wheel is spinning here. I mean, this is deep. This is profound. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here for Sagittarius, please? And of course, roles can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. We have Peace, card 23. I mean, even your wisdom card is all about peace, serenity. Some of you may be born on the 23rd. All right. We have 2, 3, which also equals 5. And that's what we want peace from. 5 of Wands. If there's arguing, if there's, back and forth energy, I feel like there's an opportunity to resolve this. Whatever that may be for you, there's an opportunity to get rid of outdated thinking, and through communication, through a clear understanding. If there's been a challenge, I feel like you can get through it with being able to talk things out, hash things out, collaborate, and bring more peace to the situation. Freedom from attachment. This is radical acceptance. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours. It is to be savored. That's exactly the energy of the commitment, the Two of Cups. I mean, if you're not in this yet, prepare for union, Sagittarius. For others of you, you're with your partner. And even though there may have been some spats, maybe there's been a long time together, I just feel like, you've created a sense of peace with this individual. Now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Maybe some of you are dealing with an external influence. Maybe a partner has lost a job. Maybe they are going through a bit of a midlife crisis, or they have lost a loved one. And I just feel like, in spite of, like it says, those temporary conditions, even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine tune the extraordinary instruments that you are. Find harmony within yourself. Don't look to the outer world to provide a level of certainty. And maybe that's what you're examining at this time with the Hierophant showing up. You're saying, what are my core values? What do I believe? What aligns with my higher self? And I do feel here, this too shall pass. If it feels like there is a bit of a struggle, which the biggest struggle I see is the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. It may feel at times like you come to the edge and you may want to end something, but I just see that it's too strong to be severed. Okay, for some of you, too strong to be severed. And I get attachments. There is a sense of freedom. Like you're not attaching yourself to any sort of outcome. It feels like you're just living more presently. You're living more in the moment. Now let's get a message here from your crystal spirit. And at this time, I just ask if you can safely do so, Sagittarius. Please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big inhale through the nose. Hold it as long as you can. And release with a nice big exhale out your mouth. And with your eyes closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this gemstone could show up as a specific color, size, or shape. Perhaps your crystals are tumbled, clustered, or raw. Maybe your crystal is in the shape of a heart. Maybe colors of blues or pink or purple, violet, indigo. Perhaps you even know the name of the crystal. But if not, pay attention to the energy and the frequency that your crystal is emitting. Perhaps that of strength, protection, unconditional love, or personal power. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of the month, all you need to do is drop your crystal in the comment section below the video, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, your crystal, Sagittarius, one of my favorites, we have celestite. Celestite is your stone. Now, this is a stone about connecting to the the angelic realm. This is all about divine energy. It's a clear channel for communication, and you do have communication showing up quite strong in your reading. This is connecting you to your guides and to universal consciousness. Now, right now, guides and angels who understand human frailties are close by, nudging you and whispering to you, sending you love and helping you with any specific challenges that you are facing in your relationships. They are completely dedicated to being that perfect friend, teacher, or healer. That's your higher power here. Yeah, you're showing up asking questions. You're asking the universe. You are connecting to your God force and asking for a miracle here. And I feel like there is a miracle coming in. It says they are completely dedicated to being that perfect friend, teacher, or healer who will do what they can to connect you to the people that you can share your gifts with. So listen to the message of Celestite Spirit. Open your eyes to the workings of guides and angels in your life today. They will operate through people, strangers, and newcomers in your life often. So if you have been isolating yourself, break out of that now. Pay attention to those being sent your way by the beings who know just who can help you. Enhance your relationship with guides and angels by reaching out to them with prayer or a request. It's card 15. Okay. 15 in tarot is the devil, and that can be about liberation. So I do feel like you're liberating yourself from, whatever this coffin energy is. And it says liberation there. Some of you have dealt with an ending, and maybe it was tragic, but I feel like there's love after loss. There's a new beginning. When one door closes, another opens. And I feel like you have a lot of life to live. You have a lot of love to give. And I feel like there is someone special in your energy or about to be that will be a lifelong companion or partner for the rest of your time together here on earth. And it says here, Celestite is a high vibrational sulfur bearing stone that effectively opens and clears the upper chakras. Okay, meditating with this stone can assist us in connecting to our angels and guides. And due to the sulfur content, it's actually a really great stone to clear energetic attachments. So for some of you that have struggled with attachment or codependencies, maybe even beliefs or conditioning of the past, including people, I feel like this can really help you release in order to ascend. Because we do see here getting something off the ground or being able to rise above obstacles, rise above challenges here. And we do have the living it up card. So some of you are happily single, right? But you wouldn't mind that partnership, that connection. And I definitely see that you're manifesting one into your life. Okay, beautiful. Last but not least here, let's get a few messages from your angels. Since they are showing up, let's get a few messages here from your ancestors with the Hierophants and your loved ones. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Come back home to you. Someone could be coming back home to you. Okay, maybe someone that you felt a little bit disconnected from lately. Someone could also be traveling and coming home is what I'm hearing. All right. Your first card out is come back home to you. It's natural to want to run from hard things in life. You are safe in your body and in this world. You are loved above all else. Make a commitment to stay with yourself in good times and in bad. And I feel like that goes for also the individual that you're connecting with. Okay, there is a fear at times of wanting to run away from this dynamic or wanting to run away from the union. But I feel like the both of you come back home to each other. Okay. And that could also be if this is a new relationship, which for a lot of you, I don't feel like this is new. I'm just going to say, but because we do have the Page of Wands and some of you, you're single, you don't want anything with the old. I just feel like there's a returning to self and then you meet someone new. Okay. Next, we have let go, let flow. Security comes from within. And that's what I was just saying here. You are fully supported and safe. Let go of worry and lean into trust. What did we say earlier? With trust, anything is possible. You are right where you are meant to be. Next, we have soul wisdom. The wisdom of your soul knows the way and you can trust it. Another energy around trust. I see the deer in the background, they're does, and this energy talks of compassion and kindness, being gentle with yourself. This can be highly empathic, highly aware of what other people say or how they act or how they behave. Some of you are highly sensitive. Where are you being guided and led? Keep following the path of your soul's inner guidance. And lastly here, Sagittarius, we have stay on the path. Life has guaranteed highs and lows and uncertainty. Stay on path. Keep showing up for yourself. If you fall off, get right back on. You will reach your destination. This is your journey. Trust in it. Another card that has those letters, trust, or the word, right? Trust in your path, trust in your journey thus far. And I do feel like there are some really beautiful shifts changing and occurring here, but within. And a lot of you are already in the partnership that you seek, or you are calling it in. But I also feel for some of you that have been with someone for a long time, don't be afraid to switch things up. You can teach an old dog new tricks. You can set up a new date night. You can re-engage, maybe dance in the living room. Turn on that, record player. I feel for some of you, it feels like something has become repetitive or habitual. And this is a really good time to, liberate yourself from that stagnancy. Maybe that's why you have liberation here, because that can really help you ascend and grow and feel more connected to your partner here. Saggy, that is what I have for you. I hope this resonates. Again, this was one of the more beautiful love readings that I've done for November, because Scorpio energy, which is the majority of November, Scorpionic energy can be very intense. It can be a great time to strengthen relationships within ourselves, right? It can be a great time for deepening bonds and intimacy, but it can also have us looking at our shadow aspects. It can have us going deep to the corners that we tend to kind of shove away, right? We tend to just pile things up in the corner. We don't want to deal with them. And Scorpio season has everything kind of coming out of the shadows. And I feel for you, you're really going to ascend. You're really going to clean house. Maybe some of you quite physically cleaning house, preparing. I see a change here, but I feel like this change is actually going to strengthen bonds, or it's going to strengthen your own truth, your own authenticity, so you can rise above to fully embrace and call in the partner that you seek and deserve. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And of course, drop your crystal spirit in the comment section below. Whether it was a specific shape, size, color, maybe the name, or just the feeling that you were picking up on. Drop it in the section below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Sag. Lots of love.